Hello everyone, welcome to my channel SW Metro official channel.
Sister wives, Garrison's death has caused Janelle and Kody to postpone their divorce. Janelle Brown from Sister Wives and Kody had a close relationship. Although Robyn was obviously his favorite, he has acknowledged that his second wife was also his greatest friend. Before they weren't, they got along well. The majority of fans are already aware that there was a problem between the two because of the patriarch's actions during the COVID-19 pandemic. After struggling to make ends meet, Janelle finally made the decision to let go. But in March of last year, Janelle had to cope with a terrible loss. Unwillingly, she had to say goodbye to her son, Garrison. It occurred when he used a gun to end his own life in his flat. At his funeral, the family gathered to say farewell and bury him. Many have questioned if this indicates that Janelle chose to postpone her divorce. Is that correct? The reason behind Janelle Brown's divorce from Kody, Sister Wives. With the exception of Robyn's, the majority of Sister Wives watchers witnessed Kody's relationships collapse following the COVID-19 pandemic. Janelle was among them as well. She didn't have as many problems, but there was a lot of conflict because of the way her husband had begun to treat her children. The moment Kody wanted to evict Gabe and Garrison from Janelle's home must be remembered by fans. She stepped in and pointed out that the lease did not include her husband's name. Since then, Janelle has made the decision to put her children first and stand up for them. She wanted to leave when she noticed that Kody wasn't making much of an attempt to strengthen his relationships with the children. After the celebrity made the decision to divorce Kody, the rest is history. But is it possible that the former chose to make amends after losing their son? Sister Wives, is the divorce between Janelle and Kody on hold? Rumor has it that after losing their son, Garrison, Kody and Janelle Brown put their divorce on hold. In 2022, the Sister Wives cast split up. After nearly 29 years of marriage, it took place. However, it appears that their common sorrow reunited them as parents. Unfortunately, Garrison Brown committed suicide in March 2024. He was only 25. Both Janelle and Kody suffered greatly as a result of the terrible loss. They had issued a united statement respecting his memory and requesting privacy. They have been there for one another during their grief ever since. Janelle has visited Garrison's favorite spots and shared memories on social media. Kody has apologized for the opportunities he lost to get back in touch with his son. However, fans have begun to speculate that it might be a sign that they have made up after witnessing their unwavering support for one another. Others, however, think that Janelle's relocation to North Carolina represents a new beginning. She wouldn't have moved away if she had intended to postpone her divorce. But neither of them has provided any confirmation. Supporters are certain that additional statements will provide them with clarification. Mary Brown of Sister Wives criticizes Kody for being like Robyn. Kody Brown, the patriarch of Sister Wives, has never felt love until he married Robyn Brown, his fourth wife. On the May 25th Sister Wives one-on-one special, he reportedly told host Sukanya Krishnan that he wanted to raise every wife up to that level and share the same experience with them. Janelle Brown, his ex-wife, replied, "It would have been nice if he had communicated that." However, she also thinks that Kody is making revisionist history. "He never discussed that with me." Mary Brown felt more strongly than Janelle, who dismissed Kody's absurd assertion with a simple laugh. Mary informed Suki, "I don't think that's fair for him to even say. Are all of us expected to be Robyn? I'm Mary, and I apologize. I will not be like Robyn." Does Mary Brown from Sister Wives resemble Robyn Brown? Mary continued by saying that she believes Kody's comparison of his spouses in this manner is unfair. She went on, "I'm going to be my own unique person. I'd rather not be her." Furthermore, she added, "It's fantastic if they get along well." That's a terribly unfair remark, in my opinion. Sukanya then pondered, "Is it possible for polygamy to be equal but distinct? That, in my opinion, is the issue. Women differ from one another. Relationship chemistry can vary from one moment to the next. All of a sudden, Kody had a woman with whom he had never had such a great chemistry. It caught him off guard, but he was unable to make his other wives feel the same way. He didn't seem to want to either. Mary feels that Kody never truly embraced her for who she is, which is why she eventually left him in 2022. He completely disregarded her for the last 12 or 14 years, or maybe even more, of their 35-year relationship. What transpired with Kody Brown following season 19 of Sister Wives? Since breaking up with Mary, Janelle, and Christine Brown, Kody Brown from Sister Wives has seen improvements in his life. When he changed from being monogamous with his first wife, Mary, to being polygamous, he was still quite young. In order to increase the size of his family, Kody married his second wife, Janelle, and his third, Christine. Kody's first 3 marriages have given birth to 13 children over the years. In addition, he demonstrated his capacity as a patriarch by relocating to a larger house and fostering harmonious relationships with all members of the family. Nearly 20 years after his first 3 weddings, Kody wed Robyn Brown in 2010, his 4th wife. He adopted her 3 children from a previous relationship and made her a member of his family. In addition, Kody and Robyn had 2 biological children, expanding their family. Unfortunately, when Kody became closer to Robyn, his youngest wife, and neglected Mary, Janelle, and Christine, his polygamous lifestyle fell apart. His first 3 marriages abandoned polyamory as a result of his self-centeredness, which was centered on Robyn and his family. During the years 2021 to 2023, Mary, Janelle, and Christine divorced Kody. Coyote Pass has been sold by Kody. Kody has been in the center of family conflict for the last 30 years. He most recently got into a fight with his ex-wives, Mary and Janelle, about real estate they purchased together. When Kody, Mary, Janelle, Christine, and Robyn bought 14 acres of land in Arizona known as Coyote Pass in 2018, the drama started. They intended to grow their family and establish a sizable local community. But when Kody split from Mary, Janelle, and Christine, things got complicated. Christine sold Kody her portion of the land for just $10. At first, Kody unjustly split the Coyote Pass, giving Robyn and himself the biggest share and Janelle and Mary a much smaller share. In contrast to Kody, Mary and Janelle demanded a just portion of the land. In 2025, Kody made a concession and divided the land equally among himself, Robyn, Mary, and Janelle after they even threatened to take legal action. After that, Kody made a sizable profit of $1.5 million on the sale of Coyote Pass, which he divided with Robyn, Janelle, and Mary according to their ownership stakes. In Las Vegas, Kody and Robyn were spotted. As a monogamous man, Kody has been enjoying adventure, much like Mary, Janelle, and Christine. He has been enjoying his monogamous relationship with Robyn while traveling. A Redditor named @reality_titties95 posted a video showing Kody and Robyn strolling close to the Sphere in Las Vegas around the beginning of 2025. Wearing casual jeans and matching black jackets, the couple was spotted holding hands. The Redditor wrote, Kody and Robyn spotted in Vegas and gambling for 3rd time in 3 months when he says he can't afford child support for Truly, implying that the couple was gambling in Sin City. Kody and Robyn were spotted at the Sphere for the 3rd time in 3 months, according to the Redditor. There was nothing wrong with the pair having fun in Las Vegas, they said. They did, however, find it dubious that Kody was out gambling given that he had previously lamented his financial predicament and used it as an excuse to avoid paying child support for his daughter with Christine. In closing, the Redditor said, trying to say you have no money but then are constantly gambling and not providing for your kids. Kody spent $2.1 million on a new house. Additionally, Robyn has been spotted engaging in pricey pastimes like collecting American dolls. Additionally, fans have spotted Robyn and Kody sporting high-end accessories including Tory Burch sandals and a David Yurman pendant. When Kody and Robyn put their former house up for sale in 2024, many people were taken aback. They made a significant profit on the sale of the property, which they had bought for $890,000 in August 2019 and sold for $1,775,000 in November 2024. They were able to buy their new ideal home thanks to this profit. Kody and Robyn shocked Sister Wives viewers in October 2024 when they purchased a much bigger house in Flagstaff, Arizona. For $2.1 million, they bought the 7,800 square foot property. 6 bedrooms, 7 bathrooms, a separate guest house, and a detached RV garage with a workshop that can hold up to 7 automobiles are all features of the couple's new house. Kody and Robyn's new house is in a far better location, which makes it a more profitable investment. It will be fascinating to see if Robyn and Kody have any immediate plans to upgrade their house. Kody was spotted at a butterfly exhibit with Robyn. Kody and Robyn were observed visiting a butterfly display in Arizona in March 2025 by Redditor at @story_BBY. The pair, dressed casually, was seen in the photo spending time with their child while seated on a bench. They didn't seem particularly joyful, according to other Redditors, with one sarcastically remarking, "Don't they look so happy together? Aren't we ecstatic for them? You've now seen him more this year than 13 of his kids," remarked another Redditor, making fun of the fact that Kody hasn't been spotted with his estranged kids too often. "They look so happy together," said another commenter. "They are indeed soulmates." Some even commented on how young Kody appeared in the picture. In 2025, Kody and Robyn seem to be leading the best lives possible. The Sister Wives cast member appears to have fully embraced monogamy and moved on from his previous divorces with Christine, Janelle, and Mary. The world of Sister Wives has always been one of complex family dynamics, deep-rooted spiritual beliefs, and the ever-shifting landscape of plural marriage. While fans have followed the lives of Kody Brown and his wives for over a decade, nothing could have prepared them, or the Brown family themselves, for the devastating loss of Robert Garrison Brown in March 2024. At just 25 years old, Garrison died by suicide, sending shockwaves through not just his immediate family, but the entire Sister Wives fanbase. In the wake of this unimaginable loss, the relationship between Janelle and Kody Brown, the parents of Garrison, has become a focal point of speculation. Could grief have caused a shift in their strained relationship? Did the heartbreaking circumstances lead to them putting their divorce on hold? In this essay, we explore the origins of their relationship, the deepening cracks, their split, and how tragedy may have realigned their connection, even if temporarily. The rise and fall of Janelle and Kody's marriage. Janelle Brown joined Kody's plural marriage as his second wife in 1993. At the time, the arrangement was rooted in their shared faith in fundamentalist Mormonism. Over the years, their dynamic was more pragmatic than romantic. Unlike his relationship with Christine or Robyn, Kody and Janelle operated more like best friends or business partners, running a household efficiently while raising 6 children together: Logan, Madison, Hunter, Garrison, Gabriel, and Savannah. Despite lacking traditional romantic chemistry, Kody himself admitted on several occasions that Janelle was his intellectual equal and a best friend. In many ways, she was the most independent of the wives, working full-time, managing her finances, and rarely engaging in the emotional ups and downs that plagued the other marriages. But COVID-19 would change everything. COVID-19, the breaking point. The pandemic exposed fissures in the Brown family like never before. Kody's increasingly authoritarian rules, especially concerning social distancing, clashed with the lifestyles of his older children. Garrison and Gabriel, who were living with Janelle at the time, became the targets of Kody's frustrations. He insisted they move out unless they complied with his strict COVID rules. Janelle refused, famously declaring, "You're not on the lease," when Kody tried to force his will. This was a turning point. For the first time, Janelle chose her children over the unity of the plural marriage. Fans applauded her strength and loyalty, but it also marked the beginning of the end for her spiritual marriage to Kody. Though she tried to keep peace for a while longer, it was evident their bond had eroded. Why Janelle ultimately left Kody. Janelle's priorities shifted irreversibly. While she had always valued her independence, she now focused even more on emotional support for her kids. Watching Kody ignore Gabriel's pain and distance himself from Garrison proved to be too much. Janelle didn't just see a bad husband, she saw a failing father. Despite their decades-long union, she realized Kody was no longer a partner she could respect or rely on. By the end of 2022, Janelle publicly confirmed that she and Kody had been separated for months. This made her the second wife, after Christine, to walk away from the patriarchal structure of the Brown family. The divorce wasn't just personal, it was